Hey, this message is for Lane. My name is Robert. I'm actually reaching out to you. I saw your truck on the road the other day, and I just wanted to maybe reach out. I'm actually an SEO specialist, and if you're not familiar what that means, search engine optimization, maybe you are, maybe you're not. I really enjoy helping people get to the first page of Google, local tradesmen, business owners, stuff like that, such as yourself. And when I was driving down the road, I thought, you know what? I took a quick picture of your truck and wanted to give you just maybe a little feedback to see if there's anywhere at all that you can improve your website. And as you can see, we're on your site here, which I got to tell you, I really like it. I think it's very clean, very simple for the most part. That's great. It's really easy to load in the eyes of Google. And keep in mind, everything we're doing is really we're looking for the eyes of Google, what's important to them. So I hope you don't mind me just giving you some feedback here on some ways to maybe improve. One thing area I should say that I definitely notice is that your phone number here is not a clickable link right here, right? The 905 phone number. It's not a clickable link, and that really is kind of I'll say a flag in the eyes of Google. As you may know, that at least 80-85% of people are doing their SEO, or sorry, their actually phone calls, lookups, everything from their phone. And if it's not an easy link to be able to click on here, then it's a very high chance that not only does it lower you in the eyes of Google, but it's a high chance that they actually won't go ahead and continue to call you from there unless they want to go back and remember it. So that's one thing to keep in mind there. I have a few tools that I actually use here. One of the tools that I want you to take a look at with me here is something. Well, this actually looks at your site as a whole itself, right? And again, this is some of the things that are important to Google when we go into this. So, well, one of the first things that I realize is that, let me maybe just back up here. You have what's called a header tag or HTML tag, right? And these HTML and meta description tags, if I kind of go over here, it's these tags, right? It's these right here that tell me what the business is about. And when Google takes a look at yours, they actually see window repairman fixes broken window, cranks, hinges, glass. Okay. I got to tell you, that's something that if it was my personal business, I would change that to somewhere along the lines of, and that tag of Burlington, window repair, Burlington, something like that. So when people see it right off the bat, they know what you're about. Actually, here's your business here, right? People aren't, that's not easy. It's, like people are looking for screen repair and window repair, mobile service. These are great header tags. So you would definitely want to think about replacing this. One of the other things I did also notice that you're not listing anywhere in the maps area here. I'm not sure if you ever went to a place called Google My Business and you filled out all their information and got a listing like these guys. If you did, I'm not finding it anywhere. And I went through, you're first of all not in the top 3, but you're nowhere on any of, I think there were 5 pages in total. It's going to take me a second to load. Oh, I know it's not loading because I specifically looked for something on here. So you're not in any of these, at least right here, right? So people are only going to call usually what's in the top 3 as far as that goes. Now, one of the big things that people are not searching for, I'll just give you a heads up, is they're not searching for a window repairman, okay, in Burlington. What they are searching for are keywords like this: window repair, window screen replacement, right? There's a whole other list of words, but none of them are window repairman, which you're actually ranking for. If I go into window repairman Burlington, which your office or at least your home is out of, that's what you have on your site, I believe here, right? So again, when we're looking, I know you work all over the GTA, but it would be really important, in my opinion, at least in Google's as well too. Just what I've learned from experience is to try and rank in some city, right? At least Burlington, unless you're ranking in some other area that I'm not aware of whatsoever. But I couldn't pull your information up here. So again, trying to keep this a little bit shorter, I'm going to move along here. You definitely need to get a map listing in here. Again, this is an easy fix on it. It does take time. Doesn't take a lot, but I would definitely make sure that gets done right. Whoever does it for you whatsoever, yourself or you hire somebody else to do it, got to get a map listing, right? People call these here and they call off the first page. Now again, the only reason you're on number 4 down here is Window Repairman is because I typed in Window Repairman Burlington and I would expect you to show up. Actually, I would expect you to show up as number 1 because that's the name of your site up here, right? But you're actually ranking number 4, not even number 1 for that keyword term. It's this Argo window repair that's doing that. So again, keep that in mind. So definitely want to make some changes there. The other thing that's really, really critical to Google, and I'm going to probably wrap up with this in just a second, is that you have to have what's called an H1 tag. And you have nothing. That would go in this space right here. An H1 tag is like a title to a book. A lot of times, besides a picture on a book, you actually buy the book because of the title or the author or something like that. You don't have any type of title whatsoever. It's really critical to put something on there. Again, I would go for one of these top keywords like window repair, Windows, anything like that. Especially if we go, sorry, let me go to your website here. If we go in your website, that would need to be somewhere up here at the top. Window Repair Burlington. Doesn't mean you get rid of your logo. That's really cool. I like that. But you definitely want to have that up here. That's how Google reads your site right off the bat. So again, these are some changes that can actually be done. And I would definitely, if you have any questions, I would say give me a shout back. There's a lot of things I could do to help you out. Again, get to the front page of Google. What that means is more phone calls coming in and more business at the end of the day. I don't do any long-term contracts, and everything I do is month to month. And I do have a 60-day money-back guarantee on that. So that means if I don't drastically increase your rankings from where you're at now, then you get your money back. So I provide that to everybody that I work with. Thank goodness I haven't had to give anything back yet because I've done my job and I've done what I say I do. So also want to let you know that you always deal with me personally. You never have to talk to anybody outsource anywhere in India or anything like that. I'm always your direct point of contact. So listen, sorry, this video is a little longer than I expected, but if there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. I definitely am around. My number's below in the video as well, and of course my email. Take care, Lane, and bye for now.